It's amazing news, and maybe many Australians don't know much about Macquarie Island because it is halfway between Tasmania and Antarctica. But like Kakadu and Christmas Island, it's one of the jewels in the crown of our national park estate.
So tell us a little bit about it. We're looking at pictures at the moment.
Oh, great. So it's an interesting place. It's unique on the planet. It's a place where two of the Earth's plates meet and then butt up against each other and form an undersea range of mountains. And the very highest of those mountains breaks through the water and becomes Macquarie Island. It's also where the most important water mass in the world, the Antarctic Circumpolar Current, it meets and has to get through that chain of underwater mountains. And so the water in that area is very special. And so what that means is you get this amazing abundance of life, like what you're seeing on the screen now.
Yeah, there are certainly quite a few penguins there on the island. What was the risk if you hadn't seen an expansion of this area, the marine park?
So the marine park, the first marine park was designated maybe 24 years ago, and it was just a quarter of the whole area. But over the last 24 years, we've learned more about it. We still don't know lots about it. There's much that hasn't been explored yet. But in fact, that marine life that lives on the island, it uses all of the marine area around the island. And so this proposal puts in place a marine park that allows fishing in areas where we already fish, but it also then starts to protect all the areas that wildlife depends upon.
Because the commercial fishing organisations have raised some concerns about it.
Okay, well, let's remember that this is a productive fishery. There's two fishery companies who have sustainably fished there. They have exclusive rights to that area. And in fact, they catch their catch every year, their quota, as it's called. And in fact, this proposal increases the area they can fish by more than 1.5 times what they currently fish and more than they've ever fished in the past.
Are these kinds of decisions, are they viewed elsewhere in the world as significantly as you are clearly viewing it, you and your colleagues?
I hope so. It's one of those things that around the world we've had a lot of difficulties in protecting the Antarctic and the sub-Antarctic. And Australia leading the way to declare a huge area of the sub-Antarctic, which we know is special. It has plants and animals that occur nowhere else in the world in this amazing place that on the planet, I think is a great step for Australia and indeed the whole world.